that morning sex. Morning glory. Morning sex are really great. Really great. Morning sex is arguably the best time for making love. I usually do that, and I could assure you that if you brush last thing in the night before you go to bed, you'll wake up without breath, without your breath stinking. So go on and have that morning sex with your lover. In today's video, I will be sharing with you the benefits of having good morning sex that would have you setting your alarm, even if you aren't a morning person. All right? Just like me, I'm not a morning person. I can tell you for a fact that there are benefits to morning sex. By making love regularly in the morning, you can enhance your relationship and gain numerous mental and physical health benefits to having, that morning sex. Morning glory. It could reduce stress and increase closeness between you and your partner in your relationship. So you can make morning sex happen by setting an alarm. Just keeping breath fresheners nearby if you're not confident of your breath in the morning. And then you could try getting creative by trying different positions. All right? Morning sex are really great. Really great. Morning sex is arguably the best time for making love because libido boosting hormones are at the highest, at the peak, thereby helping you and your partner have that sexual function, that sexual connectivity. So the benefits of having frequent morning sex are huge, and they range from having less stress, healthier aging processes being activated, increased libido, and even lasting longer in bed. Of course, adding sex to your morning routine is easier said than done. I know that for a fact. It may take a few weeks to make it a long-lasting habit, but it's something that I would encourage every couple to try having on a daily basis. And I tell you that the more that you have this, the less friction you would have in your homes or in your relationship or in your marriage. This is especially true for partners with different schedules and you don't see eye to eye when it's done. So let's start with why you should make love first thing in the morning, even before saying your prayers, honestly. Number one, it makes men last longer. The fact is that nearly 40% of men experience some form of premature ejaculation during their lifetime. For some, it's an occasional problem that doesn't greatly affect their sex life. But for others, it can be a chronic problem with the side effects such as, depression, anxiety, dissatisfaction with your sexuality, and even relationship difficulties. Luckily, morning sex may actually help some men last longer because hormone levels are at the highest in the morning, like I said earlier, which includes the libido boosting testosterone. And it will amaze you to understand that some studies have found that higher testosterone can lead to harder erections and even improve sexual functioning in the mornings, which may result in men lasting longer in bed during that period. But say in cases of chronic premature ejaculation or PE, you may likely need stronger solutions like delay sprays to treat that issue, because delay spray can actually cure PE by temporarily desensitizing the joystick to prevent overstimulation. So the temporary desensitization helps men gain greater control over their ejaculation, and that tends to make them last much longer than before. Number two, early morning lovemaking basically helps with the release of oxytocin, which oftentimes is referred to as the cuddle hormone or the feel-good hormone, because of its bonding and nurturing effect. So morning sex can be a great way to release oxytocin and get your day started off on the right foot. So with increased levels of oxytocin, you and your partner may feel a stronger sense of togetherness throughout the day, which is a good thing for your relationship or for your marriage. All right. Number three, having morning sex just basically helps burn calories. Even though sex may not burn as much calories as lifting weights or running, it has actually been shown to burn more than you think, honestly. So on average, men who engage in moderate intensity lovemaking, they tend to lose 110 calories, while women lose like 89.1 calories due to some research that I found out. So similar to an aerobic activity, sex may also increase your energy level. So you see why you should engage in it more. Engage in it. And number 4, it relieves you of stress. Sex has been proven to reduce stress throughout your mind and your body, your soul. Stress is just more than a negative feeling. Indeed, studies have shown that long-term stress can lead to numerous health risks, from heart attack to stroke to an overall shortened lifespan. So with morning sex, you can take your mind off every day's worries and feel more relaxed to start your day. And number 5, it makes you look a lot younger. And it gives you that glow, that sex glow, especially for women. And so the accumulative effects of having morning sex can help your body to age gracefully. And one of the reasons is due to the powerful hormones and anti-inflammatory molecules released during lovemaking that can be very great in boosting your beauty, your immune system, your health. So hormones such as oxytocin and beta endorphins, can reduce stress and potentially minimize inflammation as well. Okay, so that's have morning sex. How many times have I told you morning sex is good? Number 6, having sex in the morning helps boost your immune system along with releasing those vital hormones that I mentioned earlier on, coupled with the anti-inflammatory molecules that would help you look your best, in the mornings. So morning sex can help you feel your best by boosting your immune systems. And so by releasing a multitude of those hormones and molecules, your body will be better equipped to fight, cold, influenza, inflammations that leads to you having headaches and pains. Even disregarding the hormones related to sex, morning sex is a physical activity like any other which has its own immune boosting benefits. So whether you're going for a walk or you're engaging in intercourse, in any physical activities have proven to help boost immunity and, health in a number of ways. So I encourage you to get active, especially in the morning. It's a lot easier to have sex in the morning. I mean, like with your partner, than going to the gym. Then number 7th reason why you should start having morning sex is that it's just the best time for your body to have it in the morning. Because like I mentioned earlier, hormones are often at the highest in the morning, meaning that the libido will likely also be at its highest too. All right, so after a good night rest, energy levels are just on a high. These things just combines to help the body to operate at its best sexually. So let me give you tips for having great morning sex, because I know that, sometimes life gets in the way and, morning sex might not be that easy feat to carry. People have to rush out for work, or sometimes you just aren't in the mood. So it's completely normal to not have or to not want to have sex every time in the morning. However, there are some tips that can help you make morning sex a regular part of your week, which are: number 1, you have to start setting an alarm clock, particularly for those of us who aren't morning persons or morning people. So waking up really early can be daunting. It's not really easy for people like us. So to help get into that habit of waking up or having morning sex, you should start setting an alarm just maybe 15 minutes earlier than usual. Of course, this will help both of you ease into things without losing too much sleep or rushing to get out of bed because you have no time to do other things. Another tip here is to freshen your breath in bed, because nothing ruins the moment faster than having to go and brush your teeth, or you're starting the morning off with bad breath. You could do this by brushing your mouth last thing in the night. I usually do that, and I could assure you that if you brush last thing in the night before you go to bed, you wake up without breath without your breath stinking. All right. So, or you could also keep water by your bedside so that when you wake up, you just drink and it will flush your mouth, your tongue, and everything. But make sure that your tongue is neat before you sleep. Okay. And also leave a mint beside your bed as well, too. Okay. Brush your tongue, learn to brush your tongue thoroughly, because that's where the smell comes from before you go to bed. That way you won't even have morning breath. Then don't skip foreplay. Even if the time is limited, try to engage in some level of foreplay to keep things romantic. I mean, like, it's easy to get into the habit of quick sex in the morning, but bringing erotic activities into that fold can keep things really interesting and unpredictable. So whether it's kissing, caressing, or morning dirty talk, foreplay is very, very essential. It's one of the keys to making morning sex a long-lasting experience or habit for you and your partner. And you could have morning sex shower too, or morning shower sex, whatever way. Look, morning sex doesn't have to stay in the bedroom. So with shower sex, two of you can fully enjoy your morning and save time while you're getting ready for work. All right. And then you could also try having it while you're standing. I mean, standing position makes, having morning sex a little more special. So try different positions to keep things fresh and interesting. You could do standing doggy style. That can be great for the kitchen while you're making coffee or while she's making coffee. You can make use of the cabinet and just get creative with other standing positions to make the morning sex much more exciting and unique. You know what I mean? And thank me later. So you see, the benefits of morning sex are vast. It can definitely help couples increase their closeness and reduce that stress that's going on between them due to work or external forces. So there is no denying the fact that it may require some getting used to in the beginning if you're not the type of couples that, engage in morning sex. But you and your partner will likely adapt easily to the new schedule while reaping all of these benefits that I have given to you already. Plus, having sex in the morning doesn't mean that it has to be neglected at night. All right. The fact that you're having it in the morning does not mean that at night you will not have it. You can always go for another round in the evening as well when you come back from work. So I honestly think that morning sex is a great way to spice things up. And as my research has shown, it's well worth having it today. Okay. So go on and have that morning sex with your lover. Bye.